Raw is written and directed by Juliette Ducournau, and it stars Garance Marillier. I probably fucked that one up, definitely, but whatever, we're just gonna roll with it. Raw is another film that has been highly suggested to me, has loads of enthusiasm behind it. Like I mentioned in my Tree of Life review, it was in a dead-end tie with that film, The Tree of Life. And again, it was essentially up to a coin toss about which film I would actually put out first and review first. Tree of Life won, but I made a promise that I would also watch and review Raw because it was a tie, and that's only fair. Or I should have done what my subscriber Ellie said, which is basically watch half of each movie and then do a half review on each of them. That honestly seems like the most logical thing that I should have done, but it's too late now. I watched the full thing, so unfortunately you guys are going to have to get a full review of the full movie. I know, fucking sucks. But anyway, this is a film that I've also been looking forward to for a while. Another one of those films that I've heard about for years and has been requested me for years. Just never got around to it despite hearing honestly nothing but great things about it. And it's a horror type film, so you know, horror is one of my favorite genres, if not my favorite genre. So was really excited to see this film. And just cutting right to the chase, guys, I think that this is a pretty solid film. I'm not sure if I really love it as much as everyone else seems to like it or love it. But I think it's a pretty solid film, and it's filled with some of the most disgusting, gross out imagery that I've seen in film in quite a while. Hence the title, Raw. I think you can kind of, assume that that's going to be the case. But this film has a lot of imagery that's definitely going to stick with you for a long time. And honestly, a lot of great acting from actresses that I've never heard of. Garance, the main actress in this film, the one you're looking at here on the poster, she was really, really great in this film. Like, she had some really tough scenes to convey, and she was fully convincing throughout this entire film. And again, there's a few scenes where she really has to go there, and she goes there, and it's really believable. Like, it didn't come off like she was trying too hard. Like, it really was believable the way that she was portraying certain things. And I thought that she was incredible in this film, along with other actors in this film, but she was the real standout, as she should be. She's the main character and the main actress. And I really enjoyed the style and direction of this film as well. I liked how the score was used through this film. I thought it was really fun. There's certain scenes where the score just kind of like hits hard, and it just reminds you of like one of those just fun 80s horror movies. And I really enjoyed that aspect out of it. I thought it was fun. And that's really what it comes down to. I thought this film was really like one of those gross out, fun type of films. Not saying that there's like nothing beneath the surface. Like, it is thought provoking to a degree. But this mostly was just like a fun type of film with like, not honestly to me, not really that much to read into. I mean, sure, you could read into the fact that, you could view this as a film that's trying to connect a metaphor with finding your sexuality and the kind of animalistic nature within ourselves, and also the kind of ruthless nature of colleges and fraternities. Because by the way, what fucking college is this? Like, for those who've seen it, like, what? I know that colleges are fucking hardcore. I've been to college, even though I didn't have like the full college experience because I was on commute. I drove to college, which honestly I'm thankful for. I'm glad I did that. But like, this college is a hardcore. Like, do colleges like this really exist? Because I don't know. Because this seemed like a bit much to me. Didn't seem like there was honestly a lot of learning going on at this college. But I feel like, yeah, you could read into it in certain ways. But this film really just came off as something that was just supposed to be kind of fun and disgusting. And I feel like this didn't have like much to think about, much to ponder on. It's not really that deep of a movie, if you ask me. But I'm sure there are others that might disagree with that and say that this is a deep film, but to me it just wasn't. And sure, like, I kind of hate to dock it so much points for that, but it just feels like maybe after a while, if there's not much there, it feels like, I'm kind of just, it kind of comes off as a bit one note after a while. Like, okay, we get it, we get the angle. Are you gonna kind of provide something else to keep my engagement and my intrigue? And there were moments like in this film where I felt like it wasn't really doing enough in that department. And there's also like moments in this film where like I feel like a really like extreme thing happens that you would think like would get investigated, or they would like perhaps get caught, but it kind of just moves on to the next thing. But that was really only like one aspect of the film. There's like this one scene that kind of just bugged me a little bit. At this point, it really feels like it's coming down to my taste and what I kind of expect out of great cinema. And this film, like, again, if you go into it just, in my opinion, just wanting like a fun, gross out movie with, you know, some small themes under the surface, this is a great film in that department, and I think that you won't be disappointed if that's what you're expecting. But maybe, I guess I just expected a little bit more than that, considering that I know that a lot of people really love this film, and it's been honestly requested to me for a very long time. And also, like, the ending to this film, I felt like it was effective, but like the exact moment that it ends, I thought it would, holy shit, 1 second. You know what? I haven't shown you guys my cat. I'm gonna show you guys my cat. Hold on. I'm gonna give him a stretch. Oh yeah, stretch it out. Oh, this is my cat Gigi, guys. You wanna say hi to the camera? Huh? No, he's looking at the wallpaper. Camera, huh? You wanna touch it? You wanna touch it? Yeah? Touch it. Oh my god, he loves this shit. But yeah, on the exact moment that this film decides to end, it came off like just a bit too excessive, and it was too silly for me to really take a lot of it seriously. But I liked like the subtle detail of that certain character and the kind of revelation that was, you know, implemented at the end. I do like that angle, but it was just the execution of the very last shot of the movie I thought was a bit over the top and silly. But don't get me wrong, guys, like, I think this still was a pretty effective film with a great performance and really good blood and prop work. And it was overall like it's a fun film. It's one of those gross out films that you just like just makes you squirm in certain parts when you're watching it, because you're just like, god damn it. There's this one scene where, I don't want to spoil it, but it involves someone puking something in the toilet and it just never ends. That scene was fucking just gut wrenching to watch. Jesus. I'm going to give Raw a 7.5 out of 10. I really apologize right now if I'm letting some of the huge Raw fans out there down right now. Please don't take it personally. I think it's a good movie, obviously. I think it's a good horror movie. I'd obviously recommend it to those who do love the horror genre. Maybe I was just really high off the tree of life that, like, you know, me watching a more simplistic movie after that just made me, like, not really get all that into it. I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. But I would love to hear your feedback. Please let your comments be known in the comment section. And if you have any requests for any other films, please let that also be known in the comment section. And if you really liked what I said about Raw, please give this video a thumbs up and share it amongst your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be updated on more film-related content.